for the day. All eyes on Vice President Harris as she is brought to tears during her emotional visit to Africa. The VP reflected on the horrors of slavery and how we need to learn from history in an emotional remark after touring an old slave trading post on the coast of Ghana as part of her week-long visit to the continent. Take a listen.
So being here was immensely powerful and moving. When we think about how human beings were treated by the hundreds of thousands in this very place that we now stand, the crimes that happened here, the blood that was shed here, there are dungeons here where human beings were kept, men, women, and children. They were kidnapped from their homes. They were transported hundreds of miles from their homes, not really sure where they were headed, and they came to this place of horror.
Harris said she would take from her visit the need to fight for justice and freedom for all people and human rights for all people. And Brandon, I haven't been there yet. It's definitely on my list.
Same.
But I know people who've gone to Ghana, who've gone to that particular location, and they said it is just very emotionally overwhelming to trace the steps and to stand in the place where our ancestors stood.
What's stunning about that image of the vice president is she's still well put together.
Yeah.
As always, but you can tell that she has gone through an emotional and spiritual journey,
right?
Just in that image there, and then you hear the words that she has spoken. I hope that when she gets back here to the States, that a lot of the work that she has done in research and journey that she has done over in Africa can lead to a platform here.
Yeah.
Because one of the things that I've heard a lot of critics and a lot of people just in conversation talk about, they haven't really heard a lot from the vice president. She was very outspoken during her campaign, during her time with Joe Biden, but since she has been elected into office, we haven't heard a lot from her.
Yeah.
So I hope that this will be a catalyst for her to start a platform or
of her own, something to claim of her own.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, usually these visits for most people that I've talked to are very transformative, and you can't help but to be changed by just being in that atmosphere and soaking in all of that history, all of the emotion on a much, lighter side. From my sister soulmates, you can't get away from the heat. I've never seen her. I've never seen her hair curly like that, but that just shows that just the impact of visiting a place like the motherland and all the emotion that it can bring. It really just breaks you down in so many ways, and it's just like they tell you, come as you are, and come get some of this. And I'm excited that the VP is picking up on it and getting some, is going to bring it back.
A very humanizing moment.
That's right.